Let's get everybody settled into where this storm is right now. Our big area of low pressure that's caused so much problems through the south and the middle of the country is probably hanging right now right along the Gulf Coast. Now, this low drives towards Atlanta, then passes North Carolina, then moves toward New York City. Right about this time tomorrow, the low is parked outside our doors in Times Square, spending some of the worst wind and rain in our area. But between now and then, it's got the whole East Coast to get to and a lot of folks traveling in the next 24 hours. There is some snow on the back end of this thing as well. It's snow and ice, and it's some big, heavy accumulations. I think the worst part of this for a lot of travel here will be rain, though, because this is that I-95 corridor. We'll go into that, but notice the heavy rain goes from New York to Washington to Raleigh to Atlanta. Atlanta Hartsfield, the busiest airport in the U.S., and our Gio Benitez is right there this morning to tell us what we can expect. Good morning. Oh, rain already. Gio, you're wet. Good morning.
I am soaked, Sam. Good morning to you. It is a mess here in Atlanta. So many people already driving, and that's a concern this morning. Millions of us are hitting the roads. That wintry storm system moving east, at least 33 states now in the crosshairs. Snow, ice, and freezing rain turning highways into ice rinks. Road accidents now to blame for at least a dozen deaths across the country. Slick bridges and spinouts in central Arkansas. One woman there killed in a head-on collision after she lost control of her car. And in New Mexico, that icy wind. AAA says 90% of travelers this week will drive, and nearly 39 million people will drive 50 miles or more from their home. So AAA is urging drivers to keep more than an 8-second gap between cars, allowing more time to react to upcoming hazards and out-of-control vehicles. The chilling weather that brought a tree down on this car in Odessa, Texas, and buried this truck near Lake Huron, now bearing down on the East Coast. Oil City, Pennsylvania, already hit with 20 inches of lake-effect snow.
The snow has kept me in the house. It came hard and fast.
In New York City this morning, the wind making it feel like a bone-chilling 27 degrees. And this fountain in Philadelphia nearly frozen solid after a record chill. And you have to remember about that dangerous black ice on the roads. That's the ice that you can't even see when you're driving, and it makes cars slip and slide, Sam.
You're right, Gio, and that's mixed in those elevations. So anyone gets a little elevation, they're going to get that black ice you're talking about. Gio, step inside, get a little dry, sir. We'll talk to you later on this morning.